Alright, here's the next episode. And we have just been attacked by the Anterans. They destroyed our capital on the home world, sending our whole empire in disarray. We've rebuilt the capital, but now we need to do some micromanagement to get this surplus food out again. And that's what we'll start with. I really wanted to have that director grog. It costs 400 BC. It's quite expensive. If we set full taxes, we can actually make it in a couple of turns. I wonder if that's something we should consider. And if we have this guy, where would we put him? He's financial leader and labor leader. So he could easily replace Director Crassus, in fact. And then demote Crassus to another system, like Rishka, for example. If we set a tax, the research points are not influenced in any case. It's only our production that is influenced, and we don't really need it at the moment. In fact, we need those marine barracks on our homeworld. It takes still 6 turns to get there. Why? We need to optimize this a bit. 5. Okay, 5. So we need 3 food somewhere else. Well, not here. Here then. Getting close now. 24% chance for a breakthrough next turn. %. Scouts are ready to explore the new world. Perhaps I want even one more scout. We can afford it. Well, we cannot afford it actually. No, I'm not gonna build another scout. Not until another starbase is finished, which is like a long time away. Thanks to the Enterans coming to say hi. Oh, we don't want the flagship. We want the starbase back. Because of course we have no starbase anymore here. Chance, 47% chance for a breakthrough next turn. It's about time, eh? The game is dragging my breakthrough. Why? I mean, I've already so many setbacks. I'm very sad this episode. 2 visits from the Enterans, no breakthrough for my fuel cells. I have no starbase on the home world. I have 56 research points at turn 165. We're playing on impossible. We don't know our enemies. We don't know where they are. We're in dire straits. But I can afford my leader. Let's buy our leader. Here he is, Director Grog. Of course he's a Nolam and he asks us 400 BC for his services. Very expensive little guy. I think we want to put him here because Crassus, we wanted to put Crassus here in the first place, and Grog is also a labor leader. But as a bonus he will also improve the finances of this system. It's 4 planets, so it's really worthwhile actually. Of course we're going to lose Crassus for 5 turns. Or we don't have Grog for another 5 turns, so we have no leader for 5 turns. But such is life. And then we'll put Crassus here. Quite fitting on the ultra-rich planet, like so. Oh, come on, game. 52% chance for the next turn. Let's not have it run to 100%, please. Give it to me now. No. You won't get it. 57%. Wow, game is really against us here. Game is really against us. I wasn't planning to build a pollution processor on our home world, but since we need to build that starbase, which takes us forever, and I'm gonna put a lot of guys on production, I'm gonna build that pollution processor here anyway, and it will save us some turns. And perhaps afterwards I'll delete it again and get some money back. I don't know. We'll see about it. Now here we are, finally. So we'll have some range, finally, 9 parsecs. 9 parsecs, plus extended fuel tanks, can be up to 14 or 15 range. 13 or 14 range. Now here we're building our colony base back, which was destroyed in the first Terran attack, which is a long time ago, so you can see how much impact such a little attack of the Terrans has on your economics. So here we are. Ah, the Alkari! There's always tension when two empires first meet, Emperor Challenger. Let us do our best to allay those fears and work towards an age of peace and prosperity. Oh, that's a very friendly message. Thank you for that. So the Alkari are down here. We can actually reach their world. But let's first explore here. Send this guy here. Flagship stay at home. They're not joining in this scouting party, because I don't want to lose them against some random monster. So let's see who these Alkari are. They're democracy, and then ship defense plus 50 and artifacts homeworld. So they should be doing really well on tech. Well, I mean, it's hard for anybody to do worse than me on tech. So yeah, they have a lead. This is where I got, this line upwards here is where I got terraforming from Chuck. They're way ahead in fleet, but that's okay. They're ahead in buildings, and I'm ahead in population. They're not doing that well in population. Of course, we can't really see what their planets are at the moment, but we'll find out in a couple of turns. We're -1 food. We need to fix that. I don't think I want pollution processor here at the moment. This is an ultra rich, so all our ultra riches will go back to pure production now, since we have finished our iridium fuel cells. And for the rich planets I'll do at least 2 pop. And this is an ultra rich. This is a normal gravity abundant, so I'll keep the researcher here. Poor planets I will generally keep at food and research, not on production. But this Earth is taking a lot of farmers for the fact that the other, well, our home world is now building a starbase, which is, you know, it's sad, but there's not much we can do about it. So that's it. We have 50 research points. Since Holo Simulator takes such a long time and we're being harassed by these Terrans, I'm thinking to do a little change, go optronic computer, which might mean that our laser actually does 1 damage or something instead of 0. And then either go fusion beam or I'll go for this missile base here. The missile base actually, you know, it helps. Starbase plus a missile base might, you know, fend off some of the frigates. But once Terrans will come with a destroyer, it still won't be good enough. Not with nuclear missiles, that is. So let's see if we can trade something. Maybe the Alkari are interested in my terraforming. And what do I want for it? Factories, automated factories. Research lab. I want research lab, obviously. Soil enrichment is nice. Factories are really nice. Research lab, that's what I want. For your terraforming. That's a deal, man. That's a deal. Let's do some researching. Oh, they actually wanted to do more exchange? Wait. Factories? Ah, for the iridium fuel cells? I'm not sure about this. Maybe next turn, I don't know. Battle station. You have Merculite missile. I want to have Merculite missile. You have class 3 shield. Oei. Okay, that means it's we have lasers and nuclear missiles. They have class 3 shields. Okay. So a quick invasion is, you know, not really on the table. So let's build some research labs then. This is slightly tedious to insert the new building in the top of most of the build queues. But at least we can cycle through the build screens now with using the key dot key. So we don't have to go back to the colony overview every time. And as you can see, I'm inserting the research lab for every colony except for my home system, because I want to have all the star bases there. So it can be a ship production system. Okay. So home system is building star bases, while all the rest is building research labs. Except for this new planet, of course, it needs to finish the marine barracks first. So we're now at 50 research points. Galactic News Network, the galaxy's most watched information source. Sakura Empire has grown in strength. It now controls 12 star systems and shows no signs of weakening. 12 star systems. So we jumped from 50 to 107. We more than doubled our research just by getting that research lab. Alkari, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 star systems, and the Sakura have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7. Plus this outpost, of course. So the Sakura are ahead in systems. But my systems are fully built. I've built colony bases on all systems. That's not normally something that the AI tends to do in early games. In fact, they don't build colony base. Well, they build colony bases very rarely, so to say. They can do it, but they don't do it frequently. But if I were on Terran ships, I would draw the conclusion to attack Sakuras instead of my good self from now on. I hope they're smart enough to realize. I'm still in doubt to trade the iridium fuel cells for the automated factories. In fact, I also want to build a forward outpost to get in contact with these Sakura, and maybe we can trade something. So, can I build something on Profugus or Rishka perhaps? An outpost. Could do it here maybe. Takes 5 turns. Let's see if these Alkari started spying on me all the way, right away. Yes, they did. But let's ask them to stop it. Oh. Emperor Vorid 3 laughs at your hollow threats. Okay. Okay. Because I don't want them to steal my fuel cells. I don't want that at all. No, not again! Not again, please! Three frigates this time. Coming to Rex. I have only one planet, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose this planet. There's nothing I can do about it. So there's no point in finishing these labs here. Just gonna build some trade. Maybe I can maybe I can do a spy. No, I cannot do a spy. Let's move our flagship. Wow, this is turning out to be a very, very sad game. If the Terrans continue to harass me like that. We've completed research in optronics. Let's go for fusion beam. What's happening after that? Battle scanner, neutron scanner, graviton beam. This is probably a path I want to go a little bit later to get the graviton beam. It's a good weapon, especially since we have the beam offense bonus. Actually, if I get all the way to subspace communications, I can build myself quite a huge fleet with graviton beams and good offense bonus that might offset AI's lead in technology. And I want this missile base as well, but it's not going to help me now, so I'll start with fusion beam. One turn to Rex. I'm going to destroy that farms, get back 30 BC, like so. And we can say bye bye to Rex. It's very sad day for us. How long does it take to build another colony ship? 27 turns, oh wow. 12 turns. Rex Prime destroyed. We arrive at Frere, medium swamp abundant, medium radiated poor and 2 gas giants. We arrive at Morrow, medium barren abundant. In that sense, Rex is not a good, not that great system, so I should probably go for colonization of Frere rather than Rex. Okay, turn 172. I'm gonna take a little break again. Until the next episode, bye.